Welcome to Live Kindy, where we explore the power of words and the profound inspirations they can bring. In a world full of challenges and changes, sometimes just a simple phrase can ignite belief and passion within us. Today, we will delve into the most inspiring words together. Get ready to be inspired, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our videos. Are you ready to explore and apply these valuable lessons to your life? Let's start right now. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. We often think that education ends when we graduate, but in reality, education is what remains after we forget what we learned in school. Education is not just the process of acquiring knowledge, it is also about learning to apply that knowledge in real life. It includes developing critical thinking skills, creativity, and problem-solving abilities without necessarily remembering every detail taught in school. Lifelong learning is the key to personal development and adapting to a constantly changing world. As we continue to learn, we not only update our knowledge but also maintain the flexibility of mind, helping us face new challenges in a creative way. To maintain the momentum of learning, seek out free online educational resources, join study groups, and continuously challenge yourself with new things. Every step, no matter how small, contributes to the journey of intellectual and personal growth. Education is a lifelong journey that never truly ends. Remember that what you learn from this life will not only enrich your understanding, but also lead you to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. In our complex world, simplicity is sometimes the key to unlocking profound understanding. When we attempt to simplify information to explain it to children, we are forced to strip away jargon and delve into the essence of the issue. This is an important step not only for imparting knowledge, but also for confirming our own understanding. Applying this principle in daily life not only helps us educate children effectively, but also reduces stress. When you simplify and clarify complex concepts, you not only create a positive learning environment, but also help the whole family access peace and harmony. Understanding what we learn and teach not only improves problem-solving abilities, but also fosters inner confidence and peace. This deep understanding broadens our perspective and deepens relationships with others, helping us build a stronger and more empathetic community. Through simplification and deep understanding, we not only solve problems, but also find joy and peace in life. When you can explain everything simply, you truly grasp its essence. Keep exploring and sharing your knowledge, and you will discover not only the world around you, but also the world within you. Student is not a container you have to fill, but a torch you have to light up. Today, knowledge is constantly changing, and the way we teach and learn needs to adapt. Students are not just vessels to be filled with knowledge, they are torches ready to be ignited. Today, we will explore how this educational approach not only helps students absorb knowledge, but also ignites a passion for learning. Contrary to the traditional notion of filling up knowledge, the modern view of education emphasizes igniting students' curiosity and self-learning abilities. This not only encourages students to actively engage with knowledge, but also helps them develop critical thinking and creativity skills. As teachers transition from the role of knowledge deliverers to guides, the classroom environment becomes more dynamic and interactive. Teachers now serve as sources of inspiration, challenging students to explore and question, thereby igniting the flames of understanding and thirst for learning in each student. In this new role, students are no longer passive recipients of knowledge. Instead, they become little researchers, ingenious innovators, always exploring, questioning, and experimenting. They learn to take responsibility for their learning journey and develop self-learning capabilities, a valuable skill in modern society. When we see students as torches waiting to be ignited, we not only innovate educational methods, but also contribute to creating a new generation ready to face and overcome the challenges of the future. Let's together ignite the flames of knowledge and watch our world brighten with each passing day. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. This quote is not just a simple metaphor for life. It's also a reminder that to maintain balance and progress, we need to keep moving. Stopping for too long, we may lose momentum and even stumble. In life, this could imply the constant effort to overcome difficulties and strive towards our goals. Applying this principle to life, we realize that every challenge can be an opportunity for growth. When facing difficulties, continuing to move forward and seeking solutions not only helps us overcome them, but also makes us stronger. This requires patience, perseverance, and an indomitable spirit. By always keeping moving, we not only maintain balance in life, but also expand our vision and capabilities. This allows us to maximize our potential, confront fears and obstacles to achieve significant accomplishments. Like riding a bicycle, life also requires constant motivation and effort. Remember, to maintain balance and progress, we must keep moving, whether on rough or smooth roads. Let your steps lead the way and illuminate the path ahead. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. In the myriad wonders of this universe, there are said to be two infinite things, the universe itself and the foolishness of human beings. The universe, with its vastness and mysteries, seems boundless. Similarly, the foolishness of humans is demonstrated through many unpredictable actions, revealing the endless facets of human nature. Upon deeper examination of foolish actions, we find that each mistake is a lesson. While the universe expands our perspective on space and time, our mistakes also expand our understanding of ourselves and the limits of humanity. Foolishness, if perceived correctly, can become a tool for development and innovation. Acknowledging and accepting foolishness in ourselves and others not only helps reduce stress, but also encourages forgiveness and compassion. When we accept that no one is perfect, we pave the way for creativity and innovation, thus continually progressing. So, while we may not be certain about the infinity of the universe, we can be certain about the infinite potential to learn from our mistakes. Let's continue to explore, laugh at our errors, and turn them into stepping stones for success. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. We often fear mistakes, but mistakes are actually signs that we are daring to learn something new. Mistakes are not only an inevitable part of the learning process, but also opportunities for us to gain profound insights into an issue. When we make mistakes, we are forced to examine what went wrong and why, which prompts us to think creatively and seek solutions. Many of the world's greatest inventions and innovations stem from unsuccessful experiments. Those who dare to face failure and learn from it often discover entirely new and breakthrough approaches. It's the mistakes that pave the way for significant discoveries. In education and professions, creating a safe environment where people can make mistakes without fear of judgment is crucial. When we know that we can try and fail without significant loss, we become more courageous in experimenting and innovating. Remember that every mistake you make is a step forward on the path of learning and development. Don't hesitate to challenge yourself by stepping out of your comfort zone. Ultimately, mistakes are the most valuable lessons you will ever learn. A clever person solves a problem, a wise person avoids it. In life, we often encounter challenges that require resolution. But is problem solving the only way? This statement reflects two approaches in life and work. The intelligent person uses skills and intelligence to find solutions to problems. Conversely, the wise person uses experience and deep understanding to identify the potential of an issue and prevent it from arising in the first place. In business and management, wisdom is often valued more than intelligence. For example, a wise leader may avoid financial risks by analyzing the market and planning ahead, rather than simply solving problems as they arise. Whether you are a problem solver or a problem avoider, each approach has its own value in different situations. Intelligence helps us overcome difficulties, while wisdom helps us avoid facing difficulties. Learn to apply both to achieve balance and success in life. Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. In the relentless race for success, sometimes we forget the true value of ourselves. Building self-worth isn't just about how others perceive us. It's about the genuine value we bring to the community and society. Being a person of value means developing qualities and skills that benefit others, not just achieving personal success. Success is often measured by indicators like wealth, position, and power. However, value is linked to the positive impact we make in others' lives. A person of value is remembered not only for what they have achieved, but also for what they have given back. To become a person of value, focus on personal development through learning, sharing knowledge and experiences with others, and working for a purpose greater than personal gain. Seek ways to make the world a better place, even through the smallest actions. Becoming a person of value not only brings deep satisfaction, but also makes a genuine difference in the lives of others. When you strive to become a person of value, true success will follow you. Remember, the world needs more value creators than mere success seekers. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. In the context of an increasingly modernized world of weaponry, this statement prompts us to contemplate the future of warfare and its consequences for humanity. It serves as a stark warning about the immense destructive power of modern weapons and the risk of reverting humanity to the Stone Age. It reflects the fear that a Third World War, if it were to occur, could utilize weapons of mass destruction to such an extent that a fourth war would have to resort to the most basic tools. With the advancement of technology, weapons of war are becoming increasingly powerful and unpredictable. The consequences of a nuclear war are not only immediate destruction, but also long-term impacts on the environment, human health, and social infrastructure. This statement is not just a reminder of the dangers of war, but also a call to action to protect peace. By investing in diplomacy and mutual understanding, we can prevent conflicts and build a safer future for everyone. While we cannot accurately predict the future, we can work together to ensure that future generations will never have to fight with sticks and stones. Let us commit to peace today, so that tomorrow may not be a day of war. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Anyone can seek and know a certain truth, but truly understanding it is a whole different story. Going beyond basic knowledge and delving into deep understanding of issues. Knowing is gathering information, but understanding is the ability to explain, connect, and apply that information in real-life situations. Deep understanding drives innovation and progress. When we truly grasp fundamental principles, we can develop new technologies, solve complex problems, and even improve the quality of life for millions of people. To develop understanding, we need to dig deep, ask questions, and practice. Active learning, discussion, and problem-solving are effective methods to transition from knowing to understanding. An important part of this process is patience and willingness to make mistakes while exploring new knowledge. In our learning and development journey, remember that the goal is not just to accumulate knowledge, but to build true understanding. As we strive to understand the world around us better, we not only become smarter, but also wiser. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Exceptional talents often receive admiration, and we always wonder how they can be so intelligent. However, their secret may not be extraordinary intelligence, but rather the ability to spend time deeply contemplating issues. In a world that demands quickness, taking the time to deeply understand an issue is rare, but extremely important. Those who pause, reflect, and persistently delve into complex questions often gain deeper insights and thus make significant contributions to humanity. Whether you're an artist, an entrepreneur, or a scientist, perseverance in facing and solving difficult questions can open new doors for your career. The secret is not just finding quick answers, but not giving up on questions when faced with difficulties. Successful people aren't always smarter than others, but they often spend more time grappling with challenges. Remember that patience and perseverance in seeking answers can be the most important keys to real understanding and success. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Blind faith in authority has often led humanity into major mistakes. When individuals and societies stop thinking independently and simply follow without evidence or reason, they risk being deceived and acting against their own interests. In the age of information, blind faith in authority is not limited to politics. It also extends to science, medicine, and technology, where misinformation can spread rapidly and cause significant harm. This undermines the foundation of civil society and hinders progress. To seek truth, we need to cultivate critical thinking. This includes learning to ask questions, evaluating sources of information, and always seeking evidence before accepting any claim. Education is the key to developing these skills. In the journey to seek truth, becoming responsible citizens with critical thinking is crucial. Always remember that each of us has the power to challenge baseless claims and contribute to building a society based on truth and reason. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. Light travels faster than sound, and sometimes this also applies to how we evaluate others. In physics, light travels much faster than sound. This explains why we see lightning before we hear thunder. But in everyday communication, a similar phenomenon occurs when we see a person before we hear them. We often encounter individuals who appear very bright until they start speaking. This may be due to a mismatch between their appearance and communication skills, or because our expectations are too high based on their appearance alone. That's why it's important not to judge a person solely based on their appearance. Instead, we should listen and evaluate based on what they express through their words and actions. While this statement may be humorous, it also reminds us of the importance of listening and understanding others deeply. Remember, appearances can be deceiving, but the truth lies in what we share and demonstrate. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. Genius is often seen as an innate gift, but the truth behind great achievements holds much more than that. Talent is just the tip of the iceberg. The submerged and most important part is the countless hours of tireless work, continuous failures without giving up, and the perseverance to overcome every challenge. Genius is not only born, but also forged through relentless effort. Research shows that success often comes from 10,000 hours of practice and hard work, regardless of the field. This holds true for Olympic athletes, great composers, and successful entrepreneurs alike. They all share a common denominator: diligence and relentless effort. To apply this lesson to life, start by setting clear and realistic goals and dedicate time each day to strive towards them. Whether you want to master a new language, learn to play a musical instrument, or advance in your career, remember that perseverance and hard work will lead you to success. Remember, while talent is part of the equation, the key to becoming a true genius is never giving up. Be more diligent and hardworking, and you will find that there are no limits to what you can achieve. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. We often have to choose between viewing everything optimistically or pessimistically. Optimists accept the risks of seeing the world through rose-colored glasses, while pessimists may be right about those risks but live in worry and negativity. Choosing optimism, even when it might be mistaken, often leads to a happier life. Optimism can lead to a healthier and longer life, while a pessimistic attitude is associated with mental and physical health issues. Optimistic people tend to recover better in difficult situations and find more creative solutions to challenges. To become more optimistic, start by practicing positive thinking, such as reminding yourself of the good things in life. Engage with the community, maintain physical and mental health, and set meaningful goals to enhance your optimistic attitude. Although optimism isn't always easy, choosing this attitude can change your life. Instead of worrying about always being right, try to embrace the joy and happiness that optimism brings. Because in the end, life is about experiences, not just outcomes. You never fail until you stop trying. In the journey of pursuing goals, we often encounter challenges and failures. But is failure truly the end? Failure is not a fixed outcome. It only becomes reality when we stop trying. The most successful individuals in the world are not those who never fail, but rather those who never give up in the face of failure. Persistence not only helps us overcome difficulties, but also helps us develop skills and adaptability. Each attempt is an opportunity to learn from mistakes and improve for the next time. This is the foundation of personal development and professional achievement. To maintain perseverance, establish clear goals, seek support from friends and family, and remind yourself of the reasons you began. When feeling discouraged, reflect on what you have achieved and make specific plans for the next steps. Success does not come from avoiding failure, but from knowing how to rise every time you fall. Remember that you only fail when you stop trying. So keep your spirits up, keep pushing forward, and you will find that every challenge can be overcome. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Happiness can come from various sources, but does relying on others or material possessions truly bring long-lasting happiness? According to psychological experts, setting goals not only provides a clear direction in life, but also helps us feel valuable and strive for achievements. When you set goals, you are creating a plan and a roadmap to achieve something meaningful, which can help you overcome challenges and difficulties. When we depend on others or material things to feel happy, we can easily become hurt when we lose them. This can lead to instability and disappointment. Placing your happiness on external factors is not sustainable. To set effective goals, start by thinking about what truly excites and motivates you. Establish SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound, to ensure that you can track progress and maintain motivation. When you set goals for your life, you are not only aiming for personal achievements, but also creating long-term happiness from within. Remember that true happiness comes from what you do with your life, not from what you receive from others or from material possessions. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. In an increasingly individualistic world, this quote invites us to reflect on the true meaning of life. Let's explore why living for others can bring profound and lasting happiness. While many people pursue personal success, those who achieve the highest satisfaction are often those who dedicate their lives to serving others. This includes not only grand actions, but also the smallest gestures in daily life. Living for others benefits not only those who are helped, but also those who provide assistance. Research has shown that people who invest time and energy in helping others often feel happier and less stressed. They also tend to have stronger social relationships and live longer. Starting to live for others doesn't have to be a grand gesture. You can begin by helping neighbors, volunteering locally, or participating in community projects. Every small action, when multiplied, can make a big difference. Life is most meaningful when we live for others. No matter who you are or where you are, each of us can make the world a better place by sharing a part of our lives. Remember, a life lived for others is a life worth living. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Knowledge is often seen as the product of formal education. However, true wisdom doesn't just come from what we learn in school, but is the result of continuous efforts to deepen our understanding of the world around us. Intellect is not just about accumulating knowledge, but also about effectively applying that knowledge in everyday life. It involves judgment, self-awareness, and profound understanding of the relationships between events and ideas. While formal education provides a foundation of basic knowledge, true wisdom comes from the process of lifelong learning. Self-directed learning, reflection, and life experiences are essential parts of the journey of intellectual development. To cultivate intellect, make a habit of reading books, regularly participate in courses and workshops, and constantly seek out new perspectives. Expanding knowledge and engaging with diverse ideas will help nurture critical thinking and analytical skills. Intellect is not a destination, but a journey without an endpoint. By committing to lifelong learning, you not only expand your knowledge, but also develop wisdom to make better decisions and live a more meaningful life. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Loneliness can weigh heavily like a silent air in youth, full of restlessness and longing. But as we grow older, that loneliness becomes a valuable companion. In youth, loneliness often feels like isolation, a barrier to the vibrant relationships and connections that young hearts crave. This is a time when we seek identity and belonging, where being alone may feel like punishment rather than choice. As life progresses, the pressures of daily demands can become overwhelming. Gradually, we begin to seek quiet moments to listen to our own thoughts. Through these moments, loneliness transforms from solitude into time for reflection and peace. In adulthood, loneliness brings a sweet silence away from the chaos of the outside world. It provides space for relaxation and deep interaction with our thoughts and passions. This change reflects a greater inner confidence and satisfaction found from within, rather than through social interactions. To begin enjoying loneliness, spend a few minutes each day alone with your thoughts, gradually increasing this time as you become more comfortable. Whether you want to master a new language, learn to play a musical instrument, or simply reflect, remember that loneliness can be a source of creative inspiration and self-development. Whether painful in youth or sweet in adulthood, loneliness is a powerful state that can nurture deep and clear personal growth. As we learn to value our own thoughts, we often discover that the best conversations are sometimes the ones we have with ourselves. Through the journey of exploring the meaning of loneliness from youth to adulthood, we realize that while loneliness may sometimes bring pain, it also serves as an opportunity for reflection, growth, and profound spiritual development. Let's not forget, loneliness is not an enemy. It is a companion that helps us discover ourselves and learn to love ourselves more. Thank you for taking the time to contemplate this with us. If you found the information in this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to not miss out on the latest videos from us. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.